Assalamu alaikum. I am Farid Hassan. I am making some efforts to learn Arabic while understanding Quran. The Quran in Arabic is glorious because of the masterful use of Arabic language. There are certain words in Quran that cannot be truly translated. We can only get the true message if we are familiar with Arabic language. So it's an effort that while learning Quran or understanding Quran, we also learn Arabic language to get the real message of Allah. Let us start today's lesson. Inshallah, today we will study Surah Al-Fatihah. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. In the name of Allah, the most compassionate universally and the most merciful particularly. In the name of Allah. There is no mention of I start over here. This is Mazoof. As if somebody asks me, what is your name? I will say Farid Hassan. But I actually mean my name is Farid Hassan. My name is understood. So over here, I start is understood in the name of Allah. Very important, I tell you, very important. Allah is a proper noun. We cannot translate. It should not be translated like God or Khuda or whatever. It is whenever Allah appears, it should remain Allah. Like for instance, your name or my name. It is Farid Hassan. It's a proper noun. Farid Hassan will always remain same in every language. So this should be understood. Whenever in Quran Allah appears, it should be translated Allah. Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, these are the two most important qualities. We call it in Arabic Natan or Naat or Sifat, and it is adjective. They are of superlative intensive forms. Rahim and Rahman both derive from the word Rahma. So it indicates in emphasis and intensity of his Rahmat and being Rahim. Right from the beginning, we should know a few things which are very important. Like for instance, most Arabic nouns are ignarable and they indicate their function in the sentence by their endings. These endings we should remember. The U ending, maybe you will not understand, but it is Dhamma. We call it nominative case. It is Arabic Rafaru. Like for instance, this on Te, this is Dhamma, and on this Te, it is Tanween of Dhamma. A noun with this ending is called Marfu. So we should remember, we will be repeating it many times. The noun ending with Dhamma is called Marfu, and in English we will call it nominative. Similarly, the noun ending with Fatha, which is accusative case, we call it Nasb, and it has got Fatha on the last letter of the word. This is Rayatu al-Bayta. Over here, this is the last word of the sentence. A noun ending with this is called Mansoob. We will be repeating it, but we should remember. The third ending is Kasra, which is genitive case, and it is in Arabic known as Jarru, and it is the Te, and this is Kasra on Te. A noun with this ending is called Majroor. We should understand this. A noun in the normal ending is said to be nominative, but if and it is called Marfu, and if after the preposition it changes its ending and it becomes Majroor. So preposition is a word that shows the relation of one word to another. Arabic preposition, there are a number of Arabic prepositions, but 8 are more important because they are frequently mentioned in Quran. Li, ka, bi, fi, an, min, ala, ilah. The original meaning of these are maybe different. Like for instance, for B is N, but it can be slightly different in some cases. Like for instance, it can be called with also. Actual meaning appears within the sentence, and we will translate it accordingly. There are two types of Arabic sentences. The nominal sentence, it has got subject, mubtada we call it, and it has got the predicate, which is called khairan in Arabic. We will discuss this later, but it's not that important at this stage. And then the other is a verbal sentence. In this verbal sentence, it has got a verb, and then it has got a subject, and in some cases, there is a third part, which is called object. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. All the praises to Allah, the Lord of the universe. Alhamdu. It is a nominative, it's a marfu. Almost most of the subjects which are mubtada will be nominative, marfu. Lillahi, to Allah. Rabbi, it's a very comprehensive term, meaning creator, nourisher, sustainer, protector, and controller. And it has, Allah has the ownership of the whole universe. ALHAMDULILAH. This is plural, definite noun, and it is mudaf, mudaf alayhi. We will little later we will discuss. Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, the most compassionate, universally the most merciful, particularly. This we have discussed with Bismillah ar-Rahman Rahim already. They are superlative, intensive forms of Allah's adjective. It has got emphasis and it has got intensity. Maliki Yawmuddin, master, the owner of the day of judgment. And Allah Ta'ala is the owner of the judgment day. Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in. This is another. You we worship and you we seek for help. Iyaka. Now when ka appears, this means you are addressing with somebody in front of you. You we worship. You are telling Allah Ta'ala that we worship you, and you we seek help. This is form 10, and form 10 normally is used when we are requesting for something. This table is very important. Maybe today we will not go too much, but you should study this. These are the pronouns, right? For he, when these pronouns can appear separately. So these are attached pronouns. They will be attached to a noun or they will be attached to a verb. So and these are for second person, this is third person, and this is first person. I hope you people understand this. Third person is who is not present at the moment. Second person is who is present in front of you and you can talk to him directly. And the first person is we ourselves, maybe myself alone or we together, all of us, we. So just concentrate on this and try to memorize some of it. We will be discussing this many times. If you understand this, then it will be very easy to understand the English language. Little bit of details has been given over here about this. And another important subject, the Arabic verbs has three forms. The past tense, we call it perfect verb, which is called in Arabic al-Madi. The present and future tense. The present and future tense are together. It's not that the future tense is separate or presentation. We will see it when it appears in the sentence. What does it mean? It's called imperfect verb, which is also called mudari in Arabic. The imperative, this is something I think we don't find it in other languages. This is a verb, order or command, which is called amr. Most Arabic verbs have only 3 letters and they are classified according to the verb fa'ala. We call it the first radical is called fa, the second radical is called an, and the third radical is called lam. This will be normally repeated again and again. The past tense, perfect verb, first radical and the third radical has a fatha. The present and future tense imperfect verb, mudari, one of the following four letters is prefixed to the verb. Let's go to we call it gardan. This is called in Arabic gardan, the table, which if you understand this table, then you will be able to know everything about the verbs. The things in these two, just go through it once. Just read what it is. It's third person, this second person, and this is first person. Just go through this time with it, and then we will discuss after, I think, 1 or 2 lessons to get the maximum out. Ihdina as-sirat al-mustaqim, guide us to the straight path. Ihdina, you guide us. This is the imperative verb in which there is command, or there is obviously we cannot command or order Allah. We only can request Him. You guide us. Now, when you are talking in the imperative verb, then you are directly talking or asking, Ihdina as-sirat al-mustaqim, guide me to the path, the straight path. Mustaqim is form 10. These we will discuss inshallah later on, but this time you concentrate little bit. Read this imperative verb, order or command, which is called amr, is a form of verb which signifies a command, like go, sit, get up, normally used ordering person in front of you, second person. Here you are requesting Allah, who is in front of you, guide us to the straight path. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Ameen. Path of those who have bestowed favor on them, not of those who earn the wrath on themselves, and nor of those gone astray. You are talking about over here, you have bestowed favor. It is form 4, and in this form 4, it is something which you do it personally. So over here, God has personally bestowed favor on the people, and we are asking them, Allah, to guide us to this level of those who you are given bestowed favor. غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. مغضوب, it is passive participle. I hope you people understand passive part, and ضالين, this is active participle. Read this, it's very important. I think you will find it very interesting. Even you can improve your English language. Passive participle, the one who suffers, receives the action. Patron is maf'ul, and like for instance, qatala, he killed, and when it is passive participle, to maqtulun, one who has been killed. So the big difference between active and passive participle, and like for instance in English, who reads, we call it a reader, and who kills, we call him a killer. And in Arabic, the pattern of fa'ilun, this is for 3-letter verb. The very simple way of making it, but what we need to understand is who does the action is called is active participle. So dhalin, this is active participle. Ameen. Alhamdulillah, we finished our lesson today. The PDF file link is there in the description. Click on it. It will generate a request for access. Click on the request, then the message will come to me, and then I will give you the permission. The PDF file is very important. It has got a lot of information. Please read to really understand the language.